Hello, I am making this quick video to help you see what to do in NowSite to make these first adjustments and get you understanding the platform a little bit better. So excuse me for not showing my video this time. If you want to see my videos, I have a whole YouTube channel you can check out on your own time. But here we go. I'm going to share my screen and I have given you access to my back office. This is what it looks like when you get there. On the left-hand side is kind of the menu of different things that can be done. My analytics, online ads, websites, email campaigns, social marketing, SMS, contacts, teams. Many of these things are areas that I'll have you getting into. But for this first project, I'm going to just show you quickly the edits that I have in mind. So I'm just going to go down to one that probably needs it. Let's go to this one here, work from home real estate. So when you get down here to the third one down, you click on the edit button. And here we are. In this case, there's no logo here. And you will click over in the left-hand side. At the top, there's the little house. There's the settings next to it. Click on settings, and you're going to upload an image. I have put images into the Google Docs, and I think I also put it into Trello. So you can grab that, and you should be grabbing the high-res transparent PNG, the cropped one, because that'll give us the best image. So you click on that, click on OK. It should look black because it has a transparent background, and then it appears right there. That's one of two places it needs to go. Click back on the little house, and now to get to the other one, you need to click on the little pencil. Once you click on that, you can scroll down the page to the other logo location, which is down here. Once again, upload the image, select the image, and approve it, and it should appear there once again. So that's the first thing that I asked you to check on. The next has to do with these forms. So if you have saved an area, once you're done with each area, you'll want to click on Save on the left-hand side. And then as a precaution, I'd recommend you click on Save at the top as well. And that updates the website to live time. If you look at this page, this is a very basic page, obviously. There's a picture at the top, just a headline. I put in one, actually I'm going to remove this one because I know I don't want it. So deleting that. Then there's what we call a form. And then it goes down to a little bit about me, which is not complete. Don't worry about it right now. There's some photos and another form. So most pages have at least 2 forms in them, and that's what I need you to edit next. So you're going to click on a form, and everything appears on the left-hand side. So there are some very specific things that I said to do. I'm pulling it up right now. So I can walk through it as well. And it says to make sure every form includes the GDPR, make sure each button has an action, set each button to medium size, update all the buttons to be the logo color, and to I thought I had something in here about what it should say. Okay, I will update the directions so that it does. I'm going back here. So when you click in here, there's a heading. That's this. And oops, didn't mean to click on that. What did I do? Okay, I added a section apparently. I'm going to delete that. Delete. What you click on in here, what's highlighted in blue is the active section that you're editing. You can only edit one section at a time. On the left-hand side in this black area, that's where you do the editing. So there's content, And then there's style. Content is where you'll change what it says. Style is where you change how it looks. So in the content area, the heading right now says learn more today. Then it says try out real estate classes for free, no credit card required. And then it says you will be able to actually take classes for up to 5 days. I'm not asking you to do this, but because I'm in here, I'm going to actually paste that up here. And that's too long. And so I'm going to try this as an option and see if that works. Okay, so I've actually moved this because in the description, I want to say we do not buy or sell SMS or email or customer information. We do not buy or sell email, SMS or email lists or customer information. So I just want to put that in there. It doesn't have to be that big. So now we've edited everything here more or less, but I did say I want to add in a phone number to the form, but I do not want to make it required. If they don't put in their name, if they don't put in their phone, they have to put in their email. That's always a default. So that takes care of that. For scrolling down a little bit further, the button text right now says learn more. The URL is redirecting to a real estate page. So in this case, that's great. If you get to something and you're saying, oh, what does the URL is directing to something and it doesn't make sense, then just make a note of that in Google Docs, I guess, or on Trello, or however we do it, however we communicate, and let me know, and then I can make decisions and tell you what to do with it. And then the GDPR compliance is way down here at the bottom. If you don't see this section that I'm circling right here, then that is what you want to make sure does show. We need to have that showing on every form that we do. You can click OK. Then we're going to click on here again and click on style. Style is where I change how it looks. So I'm going to, I don't mind that heading. I think it looks fine. I think this looks fine. I want to change the button size to medium. And then I had said I wanted to change the color. So the way to change the color is go in here where it says logo blue. We're going to copy that number, go back to the website. We're going to paste that number in right here. That's my logo blue. So that'll match my logo. That's the idea. And then I said that I wanted to also in style change the writing from white to black. And that's just a series of 6 zeros. So there we go. Also in here though, we can change the how big things are. Like that was a little too small. So let's also make this to a 25 point. It says 20, well, 24, 25. If you click in here, you can actually type in 25 or 250. Let's just go with 25. I think that's good. So that it'll look like that. So I'll add that into the directions. The font weight should be bold. And I think that looks pretty good. If I do say we need to change other things, other sizes and alignments can be done over here. The description is a little small, so let's change that font weight. It's at 14 right now. Let's bring it up to 18, or actually let's bring it to 20. Just so it's there. It needs to be there. It needs to be legible, but it doesn't need to be as big as the subheading. So I'll click OK. Go to the subheading. What size is that currently at? 24. So I'm going to make that 30 so that it's readable. So those are the changes. And then you need to go to the other section, pretty much do the same things. So I will go up here, copy what I put in the description, go down here, paste that into the description. That makes it easy. I'm not asking you to change headings or subheadings right now. The GDPR is here, but it's not asking for a phone. So we're going to add phone onto it and then go to style, go to description, change that to 20, change the subheading to 30, and change the button color. Button attributes at the top, we're going to change it to medium, and we're going to change the button color. Oops, we don't want to do that. Have to go back, copy, and oops, get it, paste. There we go. This is saying if you have unsaved changes, please save or cancel them. So you say okay, and then usually you want to go to the left-hand side and click OK, and that'll take care of it. If it brings you out of the editor, you just click back in to get back in if you have further changes to make. In this case, I think we're fine. So that'll get us well on the way if you can take care of all of that on all the sites. That's just a project. You're not going to be stuck doing this all the time. This is just a project that I've needed to get done. I just am so grateful that you're doing this, and then we'll get started on other things. Oh, there is one more thing. So now at the very end, you want to hit on save and exit. And it's saying that the website is updated and we're done. So we're here. These are all the websites. So I do want you to go through each of them, make sure that those are things are taken care of. The only one to not update is duck therapy. Do not do anything with that one. And these at the bottom where it says your logo here, don't put the JoyMinder logo. We'll leave those off. Everything else, I believe I want to have the JoyMinder logo on it. Yep, just like that. All right. Final thing I had you do though is once you're done with this, I would like you to go and make note of the name, JoyMinder Consulting, CRM, JoyMinder Travel. Go into the email campaigns. And this is all of them. I just need you to check the newsletters. So click on newsletters. And then I want you to find, are there matches for each newsletter? Are there extra newsletters or are there missing newsletters? So these are not necessarily, obviously not in the same order. It's going to be, you're going to have to kind of look and pick it out. Here's the newsletter NL for the CRM. Okay. Sometimes I've changed it to say NL at the beginning. I've meant to do that. But sometimes like this one, JoyMinder Lifestyle Newsletter, I have not. So I'll change that one right now. You can also make this change. Click on the three little dots, click on rename. It's the only thing you can do. You can put NL at the beginning and then remove the word newsletter from the end. And it has been renamed. Now it says NL JoyMinder Newsletter. So you could do the same thing on the rest. You can do that on all of these if you want to rename them all first, if that helps, however, to match it up. And then give me a list of which ones we are missing and which ones are extra. And then we'll make decisions on that. The reason I like NL at the beginning of each of them is that when we're in the all section, we can identify, is it a series or is it a newsletter? Okay. And that'll be how I do keep them separate. At this point, we can't put these into folders. That will be nice. Okay. I think I've covered plenty. I don't know how long this will take you. I'm hoping it will be wiped out in a short period of time so we can get on to more interesting things. But this is just one project I just need done and out of my hair. Thank you so much.